bless up. Maybe I need to rest up. Have you seen the eyes? I can barely see out of my eyelids. I'm that tired. I'm going to pull you a card, yeah? Via the spirit of my borderline psychosis, yeah? I need to sleep. This is the message. The Six of Swords, yes? You might think, oh, what a morbid image. Is he giving me the cold shoulder? What's going on in this image? You need to do a little bit of communication. You need to have a little bit of a think. And you need to move those whom you love from one state to another state, okay? The water represents emotion, yes? Whereas the swords represent communication. So maybe you need to have an expressive, genuine, honest, cool and calm, not explosive and volatile, expression through a good, beneficial communication with those you love, and in doing so, you will take them to a better space. Maybe you need to relieve them of the pressures they've been feeling as of recent, the trials and tribulations they're experiencing as humans. Maybe they need somebody to listen to them. Maybe you need somebody to listen to you. Maybe you are so pent up and so repressed of this explosive energy that you won't express it in an explosive manner, but you will diffuse such bomb that you have in your chest, in your stomach, by having a fruitful, beneficial conversation and expression with a loved one in your life. And you might think, well, I've got no loved ones in my life. I'm isolated, I'm by myself. Okay, then you maybe need to have a think of who I'm speaking of or how I'm speaking of this expression, okay? There is a way for you to relieve yourself as such, and as you do so, you won't only find momentum in one's life as you distance yourself from where you once were, but those whom you engage with, the experience of expression that they perceive in your communication and think, wow, there's something to learn from this, I'm feeling something, this is a human communication, which I don't get too often because everyone's so robotic and just sort of glued onto their phones and this, that and the third. You can really create a difference with those whom you speak to, and you wouldn't even know it. You would think, who wants to hear me talk about my emotions and how I'm feeling? Nobody really cares. You'd be very surprised when you open your mouth and speak to that one person or those two people or those 5 people about how you've been doing, or even if you're to reach out to them and see how they're doing, because what you'll realize is that you two will grow together right there, right then, in that particular moment. Okay? I'm going to ask you to leave an affirmation down in the comments section. You feed me, I feed you, the all feeds us both, alright? I like the watering of 2 beautiful flowers. Maybe you're a little more beautiful, don't get me. Maybe I'm the more beautiful one. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't think I've ever been called beautiful in my life, so I'll take that. I'm joking. Woe is me, woe is me. I've got another card. The affirmation you'll leave down in the comment section is I am beautiful, yeah? Let's have a laugh together. Let's express ourselves in a positive, light-hearted way together. Maybe your expression, given you have no one to speak to, if that was the case, maybe it'll be with me, okay? So leave that comment down there and express yourself if needs be. The second card I'm pulling is the Queen of Swords. Once again, we're speaking on communication. The Queen is regal, aristocratic, but a representative of a divine feminine figure. The feminine is emotional in value, alright? Doesn't mean emotionally negligent or problematic. Arguably that would be the masculine, who feels that he can express emotion. The woman's a little more open. The woman is better socially. Biologically speaking, these young girls start engaging with each other at a very young age. Boys are just like, I just want to smash stuff, right? I want to engineer stuff. I want to play with cars. I don't want to speak to other people. So maybe tap into that inner lady, the queen, yes? Go forth in your aristocratic value and go and speak to the peasants. Nah, not to the peasants. Don't you get me wrong, all right? Hey, I can be your peasant once again. If you want to leave that comment down below and express yourself to me, feel free to do so. Yeah, I will jump and jive like the jester I am. That's fine with me, all right? Allow me to be your court gesture today. Go forth and have communication. I like the Queen. I don't care if you're a man, okay? Would you not rather be the Queen of England? Well, maybe not the dead Queen of England, but would you rather not be the Queen overlooking an entire country? Right? Regal tiara upon your head, mighty and high than your general human, all right? We're all equal, don't get me gassed. I'm having a bit of a laugh tonight, people, but the truth of the tale is, go forth and have that conversation with those whom you feel you need to have that conversation with, whether it's releasing yourself or allowing them to speak to you. That's the message. One love.